Yes, it is the 10th of April 2035 with Rupel Boom. Um, we are in the Champions League quarterfinals. We've been drawn against Juventus. Well, not Juventus in game. It's probably where the copyright strikes come in and SI go, don't do this. But yeah, Juventus quarterfinal, first leg and second leg, which is going to be quite significant. Although looking at the two sides, I do fancy us on paper, and that's not even thinking about just the state of this season. Just enjoy that, because you know I will. Unbeaten, not seen a single loss yet. We have got 94 points in 32 games, which means that we dropped just the one game. You see here on the league positions, it has just been absolute perfection. Absolute perfection by Rupel Boom. Apart from, well done Mechelin. Well done Mechelin for making us drop points. Let's have a look at transfers, because we've gone through a transfer window. So transfer history. I don't think we've seen much incoming. Just going to sort it by dates there, yes. Outgoings. Perfect. So, we got way more outgoings, as you'd expect. Vinicius Jose went to Tottenham for £10 million plus 40%. Alfredo Pazos went to Chelsea for £10 million plus 40%. Carlos Lopez, I didn't actually say he was a World Cup winner. He was. Spain won the last World Cup. He was in the team, obviously, when we had him. So we had a World Cup winner in the team until Carlos Lopez moved to Inter Milan for £50 million plus 40% of the next transfer. Gil went to Porto. There's no clauses in this, but transfer clauses at least. There's some like appearance and instalment that could potentially cost Porto £16.5 million. Got a loan there. Valdo went for cheaper than what I wanted, off to PSG, but still made slight profit, which is nice to know. And Manuel de la Iglesia went off to China really late on March time. 14.5 million, potentially costing that Chinese club 17.5 million. Now, on the incoming side, we have Junior, who's a goalkeeper, been waiting for this transfer to come through 2 years, and yeah, it's slightly disappointing him only potentially having 4 stars. Fabian Montillo, on the other hand, the only issue here is that he's left-footed, left only on his foot, which is such a shame, but his maximum potential. I really needed a right winger. I don't know if we're going to keep him as a right winger if he's only left-footed. If he can't use his right foot, then, what use is he whipping in crosses off that right-hand side? But there's no real space for him on the left-hand side because we have Bilic, who is also playing centre mid for us. We have Bilic, who's amazing, 4.5 stars, and we have Federico Diaz, who is 5-star. 5-star player right there. Just insane. Alright, I think we are good to go. UEFA Champions League quarterfinals. Before we do this, actually, I want to talk to you about the Lyon game, where we beat them in the first leg 3-2 away from home. So I was like, I don't think there's any need to record second leg because it looks like we got this in the bag, and it just was the case. Coming off this result as well, Cercle Bruges 7-0, all looking good. Like, we haven't even dropped points for... points, actually. So the Croquet Cup semi-finals doesn't really count. But finally, we've not won a game. I think that's right. 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That was like really quick counting, but we've won our last 13 games on the bounce in every competition. Whew. And last game as well, I even risked that run of form to freshen up the team, to make sure that these guys were ready for the challenge. And I used quick pick, drop down to pick youth prospects, and they went out and won. So that's really nice to know. I really should, from development, use Bilek, Mazzola support. Let's go. First leg and second leg, we're going to record both in the same episode of the UEFA Champions League. And we're at home again. Oh, that advantage did not last long. We get really bad draws. You ever notice that? Diaz with the free kick to the back post where the goalkeeper's like, thank you very much. I think minimum I want to get into the Champions League final this year. But I know that we can win this. We are better than what we were last season, where we so narrowly lost against Liverpool. It's Bolzmann after 6 minutes, making it 1-0 Rupel Boom. Come on. Bolzmann's still yet to sign that contract. He hasn't been offered a contract from anywhere else. We did desperately try and get a striker out of contract from Spain. I think he was playing for Valencia or Villarreal, one of the V sides. And then Real Madrid came in and just blasted me out the water. I was offering like 145k was maximum potential. It looked great. Real Madrid offered like 185k. Not only do they have a higher reputation, but they were offering way more money. There was not a chance for us, and I did sell a couple of my clauses to see if I could just about make that transfer happen. That's the problem. Like sometimes you're a bit trigger happy with selling the clauses when it just doesn't materialize. So we are without a couple of clauses, and we are without the player signing up for next season. But we are pretty well off. Like, I don't know if I showed you last time around, but our finances were in the red. Now we've got £100 million in the bank. Easy stuff, innit? Just a bit crazy. Win that. Well done, Buakie. Go on, Bolzmann. Lovely touch by Bolzmann. Makes it 2-0. What a fantastic night for Jasper Bolzmann. The eyes of the big clubs around Europe just looking him up and down and going, he would be a great player for our forward line. But then there's little old Rupel Boom just like, please stay. Please stay. I have nabbed a striker from Club Bruges. And they got this lad from Brazil. I think he's only like 18 years old. They didn't pay that much money for him. But our scout reports came back 5 stars. I was like, well, this could also be another red herring, but they scored. He scored. That's big for Juventus. Damn. Do not like the away goal there. Oh, that's a shocker. Diaz, I've got to kind of think about this now. Because if Juventus score... Oh, get in, Diaz. Wow, what a goal. Back to it then. Let's concentrate on the story that I was talking about, if I can remember it. Damn. I can't remember what I was talking about. That's a shame. Right. Rupel Boom. So yes, there's a Brazilian at Club Bruges, and I think he came from Flamengo, like 400 something K. I've had to pay upwards of like 20 million to get him signed up, but there did seem like something very different this time around. Let's pause this before something happens. There did seem like there was going to be something different, or felt like it was very different this time around, because the player looked good. Player just looked like it had a wheel that was screaming, "I'm going to be a future wonder. I'm going to be a future star. I am a wonder kid." So, yeah, again, just bite the bullet. Do not let Club Brugge have any success. This is our league now, our stronghold. I have Marconion in Mazzola, and Doubts is going to drop to left wing with Hugo Alves in there, I think. They're interchangeable. Let's have Bolzmann as the attacking player, attacking forward. Let's get that out. Go on. I mean, a fourth here would ease the worries. Go on, Bolzmann. Oh. Yeah, 4-1. 4-1 just seems way more secure than 3-1. Even though, obviously, it's only the one goal. Wait. Let's go. On that counter-attack, Bolzmann is rapid. Is he going to catch up? Absolutely not. Bolzmann all the way. What a goal from Jesper Bolzmann. And that is Rupel Boom 4. Juventus 1. A little bit worried when it was at 2-1. But it's turned out to be the right thought. We were way, way better than Juventus. And you see it on the match stats. Can we get 5th? Because that would kill everything, wouldn't it? That would kill the entire tie, and 4-2 would make it way more reachable for Juventus. So we've got to keep on being professional. Galetto's former Inter Milan. Oh, mate. Unlucky Galetto. He's been a really solid acquisition. Not pulled up any trees, he doesn't look like a superstar, but he's such a hot. He's a industrial. Industrial's probably the right word, and he never drops a bad performance. That's it. Full time. Rupel Boom 4, Juventus 1. Well in, boys. Let's crack on then. The stadium is still called the Elshot Stadium. What I'm thinking about doing, because I definitely am going to call it the Simply Stadium soon. And I know that there was a couple of comments saying you might not want to do that. Barcelona has slapped up Liverpool. That's exactly what we wanted to see. We got Liverpool or Barcelona in the semi-finals if we can get over Juventus, which is looking pretty likely. And I would rather take Barcelona because of our history, playing Barcelona and Liverpool. We beat Barcelona, we haven't beat Liverpool. So that's what I'm going on. We are... I mean, I want to have a look at the... Oh, we got a transfer fee coming in. Thank you. I want to see on the competitions... Let's have a look at the stage. No, it's... Doesn't actually show you. I wanted to have a look at the odds of who's going to win it. But I think that is a preview, competition preview. And since we're in the competition, let's have more rotation here. Let's see if we can beat Genk with a more rotation. I'm absolutely fine losing a game. Like, there's no one going to be catching us up anytime soon in this league. It's all about what we do in the Champions League. Hello? I swear I just pressed instant result. There we go. Come on, Rupel Boom. Oh, we've won that as well. Excellent. So that was... Diaz played. Did Diaz play with more rotation on? Man, we are one win away from making this 100 points in the season. And I believe there is one game left in the season. Yes. We got Eupen in the Pro League. We got Eupen in the Belgian Cup. Remember, we're not going to be recording the Belgian Cup because, let's be honest, we've had enough Belgian Cup glory. It's not the main thing why we're here. We got to win this Champions League. We will be recording the moment that we win the Belgian League, though, because that is just nice. Manager performance currently at A. Yes, and you might have just been able to spot £101 million in the bank balance. And we've just had the announcement that our transfer revenue retaining 60% of player sales. Cool. Oh, fought sound with my hands. I really do want to beat Eupen in that last game just to make it 100 points for the season, because maximum you can get is 102, clearly, if I've only drawn one game. Had a chat with Thiago Luis. I cannot do the contracts at the moment because I've got to insist on that, because I need to make sure that I've got the money for Bolzmund when he becomes available. Still unhappy. There's been occasions, been glimmers all the time, and obviously there's no approaches just yet. Keeping an eye out because I don't really want to lose him. By the way, to this lad is looking sound. Under 21s with 4.5 star Jeffrey Terreu. Just in case Bolzmann goes, there's always backups. There's always plans. Always the next one coming up. We do not stop. Come on, Barcelona. Yes, beat Liverpool away from home as well. He's quality. Yep, very good. But I feel like our playing style really grinds against Barcelona's. They don't like it at all. All right. Nicely done. Quick pick. I did see that 40,000 tickets have been sold. I was like, hang on, but we are away from home. Bilek, I'm training Bilek to just be a Mazzala, really, because on that left-hand side, we're just blessed with left-hand sided talent. If we can make him like predominantly a Mazzala, then maybe we just pick the lad that we got up in the January transfer window. Maybe he just becomes the backup left winger. It's an idea. Definitely need to be doing some kind of finding of right winger talent, because we're just relying on the forwards to play in this spot, and hence why we do play the 4-2-4 often, because see here strikers they're accomplished at attacking mid spots, but they're not usually that for your right mid, left mid. Hence why 4-2-4 is a way better fit. Okay. Submit this team. Nice and professional. I think my team have got this very much in the bag, but you never know. I'm here. I'm not risking simulating it. I'm here just to make sure everything goes to plan. If we can get an away goal early on, that would be an absolute killer. Get in. So their away goal has been absolutely cancelled out with Josh Sharp, who has been a great signing, to say that £21 million. Like, it wasn't long ago since £21 million was a lot of money at Rupel Boom, because of how we've worked this and how we've just triggered the sale of many of the clauses. £21 million is a reasonable price for a younger player now. Looking at a centre-back from Copenhagen, he's around that price. I think £15 million. Yet again, can't really lavish myself with signing him up before the Bolzmund contract. Calandra. Bakulu, right, okay, so Bakulu didn't have a clue who he was, but apparently he came from, good finish there, he came from Club Brugge, probably their best player, Bakulu, and yeah, actually got a little bit of an injury, so that's helping us out a bit. I'll try and points him. Yeah, fantastic, isn't he? And he really could have worked on the right wing, even though his crossing's not brilliant. He's a right-hand sided player. That might be an idea. Maybe get an attacking midfielder who's right-footed. Start training him up on the wing. Yeah, but he's one that we must have missed. They signed him for 24.5 million 3 seasons ago. So maybe we just didn't have that money. I remember like about 3 seasons ago we were getting a lot of youth players for like dirt cheap because they hadn't signed a long-term contract at their current club. 60th minute. God, this game is really flying by, isn't it? Berardi. Says Kasongo on the right-hand side. Good block. Yes, nice save as well. Well, could this be our first defeat? Damn. What a shame. Probably is going to be our first defeat. Let's have a look. We got Alves. For Bolzmann, probably a good idea. Marconi in that midfield. Let's have Noah Jurgensen on. That seems like a... Ooh. I'm not going to risk it. That would just be gagging for someone to get injured 65th minute. And us playing the last 25 with 10 men. Nope, not doing any of that. I could lose this game and be very, very happy. Lose this game 2-1 and be very happy. Mendes. Juventus had definitely given this a go, which you got to respect. It's got to be cleared. Saar Borges is such a solid player. Doubts, Galetta. Find Doubts in the middle. Alves. Oh, yes. We're not going to go and lose this match. Come on. I don't want to see a red circle on that schedule. Not yet. No. I'm sure, like, this is quarterfinals, isn't it? So, semi-finals, yes, we might see a red circle in the away leg. Come on. Let's go. So it's very important. Like, this could be a complete undefeated season if we're lucky and if we rest up, save up these players. It's the first time that we've been in the semi-finals. Man, we get to play Barcelona. The Barcelona that we beat last season. Come on. Camp Nou's at 99,000 capacity. Jesus. I'm so excited. Could this be it? Right. It will not be long until I hit record again. For me, but for you it might be a couple of hours or the next day whenever this is scheduled. Tell me in the comment section, how do you think I'm going to do at the end of this season? I think we can. Just by the way that we are putting this run together. Yale Doubts, yes, he spent... We'd spent a lot of money on him. A lot of money. But he's taken that team to a different level. I'm chuffed. See you next time.